is crazy tonight. La 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 la. Mercato is crazy tonight. La 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 la.
Ciao Juventini of the world, my name is Giuseppe, welcome back on the channel, I hope you are all doing well. We have to speak today, we have to speak about Cristiano Giuntoli, the man that I have put on my thumbnail, the one with his famous sunglasses. We have really a lot of things to speak about. Mercato update, Q&A, the new shirt, the number 10 to yield this. We have to speak about Chesney, we have to speak about Di Gregorio. We have so many things to speak about, and that's what we will do. Of course, I will take off the sunglasses in a second. Here we go. Ciao Juventini of the world. I see, I am happy. We also have to speak about Alessandro Del Piero in today's video, so pay attention. Let me say hello to all the people that are here in the chat. I tell you, today we will, if we have time, we'll try to do a bit the press conference of Thiago Motta. You will be the journalists, and I will try to be Thiago Motta answering your questions. So, a lot of things today to do in today's video, of course, you know it. Priority always to the fresh news. From the moment that you see that sound here, we interrupt everything and we go to the fresh news of Calcio Mercato, because Mercato never sleeps, because Mercato is totally crazy. But we'll do it all together, of course. Ciao Styler Z, grande, the first one that was in the chat, of course, you know it. Il caffè è qui. The coffee is here. We are only 170 at the moment, which is not a lot. So really, before starting, we need at least 200 people. Otherwise, then you will miss information, and then you will cry. Then you will say, Beppe, I don't know, I didn't know. Beppe, what about the question? Beppe, where can we buy the shirt of Juve? This is a question that today I received in the chat. Beppe, where can I buy the shirt of Juve? Beppe, where can I buy the shirt of Juve? No, but it's a real question that I received today, a real question. Ciao Alessandro, ciao LJJ, ciao Noor, I miss having a live from Beppe. I'm here. I miss having a live. I'm here. Ciao Bogdan, that will go to bed, unfortunately. Ciao Cecilia, always there. Grande Cecilia. I remember the very first ever member of the chat was Cecilia. Ciao son of Adam. Ciao Brilliant Zero. Ciao Risencross. Ciao Stavro. Ciao Beppe. Let's go for the live. Are back. By the way, I really love the new shirt, and the details on it were top notch. Ciao Dragunj. Ciao Elio. Ciao Thomas Makluf. Ciao Gedeon. Ciao Ciao Juntoli. Ciao to Harit that is saying, enjoy my last day of vacation before college with your videos and stream, Beppe. Enjoy, my friend. Then we have also Salkat that is celebrating today 1 year of membership. All I want for my 1 year is Cope Manners. Can we speak about Cope Manners later? We can. Thank you for 1 year. Salkat, don't forget on Instagram, we will message, because today is the day that we received the shirt. I remember, for the people that were not there or that missed it, 2 weeks ago, I believe, we organized here, or 3 weeks ago, a fantastic, beautiful night where there was one of the 8 candidates that could win a shirt of Juve. It was meant to be the old shirt, but then, twist, in the evening, I decided to ask Salvatore, that won, if he preferred the old shirt or just to delay, to postpone a bit until the new shirt was out. The shirt is out now, so you will need to give me your address. Don't do it here, don't do it here. But in direct message, I will send you a screenshot so that you can fill it in, so we don't make any mistakes, so that I can order finally the shirt for you. So the first one of the channel that will receive the shirt will be Salvatore Salcat. Congratulations, Salcat, you see? We do it, huh? And then, of course, I'm expecting a picture of you receiving the shirt. That's the minimum. Ciao Majid, ciao Igor Todorovic, ciao Grande Elias, ciao Ben the Goose again. Sasha is there as well, so we can start. Ciao Thomas, the loyals are there, and that makes me really happy. Ciao Shervin, with a picture of Pep Guardiola. Ciao Jack Passi, ciao Marian. Marian, I'm so excited for the new season. Ciao Jauer, ciao Forza Eric, no, Forza Juve Eric, ciao Andrei Perkic, Beppe, I love you, not too much, calma. The sunglasses of Giuntoli, you saw them, pay attention, because there might be a news already here in beginning of the live. If my internet wants to work, that would be extremely appreciated. Something went wrong on Twitter. No, it's there. Okay, it's a news that is not regarding Juve, so we can skip. Ciao, the Signal Freak. Ciao a tutti. Oh, Aman, my friend that is working. Did you see the new header of the YouTube channel with the moon? Did you see the header? I like the new header. I don't know you guys. I really like the new header of Juventus, or GJustjuve. Ciao to Mohammad. Ciao a tutti. Let's see if we can skip a bit. Ciao to... we do a big intro because I like, you know, some people might say, Beppe, but your life you start with 3 minutes of saying hello to the people. But without you guys, I'm nothing. Without you, there is no GJustjuve. So if I don't take at least time to say the hello to the people who are joining, it's a disaster. And also hello to all the people that are watching in replay, people from Indonesia, people from Australia, people that are working at the moment or sleeping that will wake up. Ciao a tutti. Ciao to Mikey Mazzarese. Ciao Web and everyone getting so ready for the new upcoming season. 30 months with us, Mikey Mazzarese. Like we have also Vovka Bondarev. I'm curious from where you're coming. I would guess, Vovka. Excuse me if I'm wrong. But I like to guess where people are from. And I would say Bulgaria. Vovka Bondarev, can you please confirm or deny? Confirm or deny, I would say a Juventino from Bulgaria. Am I right or wrong? Without the answer, we can't continue. We can't continue. I need the answer from Vovka. Because he's a new member, I need to know. People are saying from Russia, Ukraine, could be, Bulgaria. Vovka is saying from Belarus, but I live in Canada now. I was totally wrong. But I tried. Ciao, Vovka. We have Massimo Pegoli, 22 months, beautiful New Jersey, for a beautiful club. The shirt is fantastic. Fantastic. Nicolotti with the first donation of the evening. Thank you, my friend, for supporting the channel every single time that we are live. Beppe, I missed your stream. But guys, is it that long ago that we did a live? I don't think so. Is it really that long ago that we did a live? No. I missed your live. A lot of people are saying I missed your live, Beppe. I don't think so. When was the last time that we did a live? Let me check. It was the live... It was 2 days ago. It was 2 days ago. We did Mark Violet's Calcio. It was in the afternoon. That could be. That could be. And the evening, the night one was with the Thuram, was a lot of work, was 6 days ago. Could be. It's true, guys. It's true. Give me a player, then I will buy his jersey. I don't know which player I should buy. Thank you for your stream and video. Makes me hyped up for the next season. I tell you the truth. Like Antonio Conte would say.
If you want the truth, I tell you the truth.
I ordered it today. With also the training kit, and I tell you, I didn't buy any player, or I didn't stamp any player. There is too much going on. So you can do two things, or you buy it without players, without sponsor, just like this, immaculate, or you wait until players start to reveal their numbers. We don't know when. I can't even tell you when. If I knew, I would tell you. If I knew, I would wait. Personally, so I even bought the shirt without knowing about the names, the numbers. The only thing that we know is that Thuram will take the 19. That's what we know. Then we can speak about Kenan Yildiz later in today's video. But honestly, it's really risky at the moment. It's really risky. Because you buy a shirt, then they change the number, then they are not sure. So the only one that chose a number is Thuram. Then, of course, Gatti has the 4. I assume he will continue. I assume that Fagioli wants to continue with number 21. But I would wait. Except if you're a big fan of Thuram or that's the player that you want, then you can go and you are reassured. Except of that, it's tough. No, I mean, you don't need to wait for the shirt. My strategy is I take this one without name, and then I'm waiting for one with the sponsor, probably where I will go again with one with the name of the player when I'm reassured. I don't want to make the same mistakes as last year. I actually wanted to wait, but I couldn't. It was too beautiful. It was really too beautiful. Thank you for the donation, Dr. Juve. Really appreciate it, my friend. Really appreciate it. We have Jesus Macias just checking all in. Old friend, 29 months for Jesus Macias. Thank you, my friend. And then we have Ivan Parker. Ivan Parker, that told me a few days ago on the channel, Beppe, I'm one of your first member of the channel. I am following, or I am a subscriber of your channel since 2019. And I said, thank you. And it's just incredible, because Ivan Parker, that is a subscriber since 2019, he was actually a subscriber of the channel before I opened the channel. Because I opened the channel in 2020. Fantastic. Ivan Parker, he knew already that we would become the best English-speaking channel of the world. And he said, you know what? Before you open the channel, I will already subscribe. What a fantastic guy. Ivan Parker, thank you, my friend. Of course, we are joking. Because probably if you are watching in the information of my channel, to be honest, I opened the channel in October 2019 without putting any video on it. And that's why probably our friend Ivan was a bit confused. Ciao, Dr. Juve again. Ciao. We miss you, Beppe. But we miss you. Guys, do you want a live every single day? We can't. Then you will get bored of Beppe. If I do a live every single day, you will get bored. You will say, I'm bored of seeing this guy, his face, which is totally normal here. This guy, I don't want to see him anymore. Guys, this is the truth, huh? It's the truth. You will get bored of me if I do every single day. Today, I'm in a happy mood. Huh? I am in an extremely happy mood. I'm really in a happy mood. Ciao Igor, member of the channel, supporter, Igor, benvenuto. Welcome, my friends. So can we start, guys? Can we start? I want to start. What do we start with? Oh, we start first with the first topic, of course. The first topic that I put on the thumbnail, because usually, you know what I do? I put a title, I put a thumbnail, and we never speak about what I'm speaking about. The thumbnail. I don't know if you heard about it or not, but we need to really say fantastic to Giuntoli Cristiano. Why? Backstage story. Not from a journalist, not from rumors, not from voices in the corridors, but from the direct interested person. We're speaking about Galliani, ex-vice president of Milan, that then became the vice president of Monza when Berlusconi decided to take over when they were in third division. Then they built up to first division. Galliani, Adriano, is now at Monza since a few years. And what happens is saying, or is receiving a question from calciomercato.it. The question is, what do you think about Di Gregorio at Juve? Will he do well at Juve? Where Galliani is actually saying, I'm not the one that is saying it. The stats, the numbers are showing it. He's the best goalkeeper of Serie A. You can go back, you can watch the numbers. That's what the numbers are saying, not Adriano Galliani. So I'm convinced about it that he will do extremely well at Juventus. And then, without receiving any questions, he continues, where he says, I tell you even a backstage story, Galliani says. Between February... Wait, was it February or was it... I need to check to be sure because I don't want to say stupid things. January, February, so you can see here the video of Galliani. Between January, February, he doesn't remember 100% anymore. He's in the Senate and he receives a call on his phone. He sees that this is Giuntoli, so he goes out of that room of the Senate. He's taking the phone and he's impersonating Giuntoli. He's doing that conversation between two where Galliani hears at the phone, oh! In Italian, when you say, oh, it means like, hey. Galliani says, what do you want? And he said, really, textually, he says, the goalkeeper is mine. Later, we will talk about the money. Guys. The goalkeeper is mine. Later, we will talk about the money. Where Galliani is answering, okay. Where he's saying, like this, okay. Guys, this is just fantastic. That confident about being able to close the deal, Giuntoli. He prepared already everything. He already knew everything. He has one target, and he goes for one target, for that target, without dribbling without. He has one target, he goes for that target, and he's able to also, a lot of time, hit the target that he has in mind. Guys, like Saif is saying, Giuntoli is the sniper. Yeah. Guys, old school negotiation. But I love that, huh? There is no blah, blah, blah. Is, oh, the goalkeeper is mine. Later, we will talk about the money. We find something. No problem. Guys, I love that. I love that old style way of doing Mercato, knowing, being strong. Because this is being strong. This is the definition of I am strong. I know what I want to do. Meanwhile, don't hide now. Don't be hypocrite. 007 memes. 0, what was it? 0 signings, 0 blah blah, 7 loans, or I don't remember what was the meme of Giuntoli. Should we type? Giuntoli 007. I don't know if we are able to find something, but I remember. Here. Oh, I'm not joking. They call me 007. 0 signings, 0 loans, 7 contacts. This is what people were saying about Cristiano Giuntoli. This was in January. They called him 000, not 007. This is how they called him. 0 signings, 0 loans, 7 contacts. But they didn't know that the guy was already further. He was already in the future. Where the normal people were criticizing, the one behind the screens, it's easy. Let's make some memes with paint, not even well done. 007, he was already in the future. He was building a really strong Juve. He was already, he didn't care about 23, 24. While people were, he was already in a mission. He called Galliani, goalkeeper, è mio, he's mine. Then we talk about the money. Douglas Luiz, Kefren Thuram, guys, Thiago Motta, because people forget, Thiago Motta. So I really wanted to say that I was extremely happy to hear these kind of things. And I hope that people stops now to over-criticize their own team. If you want to criticize Arsenal, Inter, Napoli no, because it's not really an important team. But if you want to, I don't know, Manchester City, Leverkusen, Bayern, criticize them. But your own team, then you're an ignorant. Then we see your Twitter profile, and then you're ignorant when you're criticizing your team, because Twitter never forgets. Then you're really an ignorant. This is what I wanted to say. About it. Oh, now that we spoke about that, okay, at least we did this time the title and the thumbnail. Questions about that, reactions about that before we go towards the other topics, and there will be a lot of topics. Beppone, ciao Dan. If Juve are using the moon for the home kit, maybe the away kit is yellow and red for the sun. Attenzione. That's a really... I didn't think about that. That's really good. That's really, really good. I like that. I'm not sure. I can't confirm. Honestly, I can't confirm. If I know already everything from the first home shirt about the strategy, the campaign that is around space, around mission in the space, etc., the away could possibly be a reflection of the sun. But then what about the third? I don't know. Good one. Hey, if Colo is right, guys, we come back and we'll see he was the first one to know it. I will inform. If I know, I'll let you know. Let's make some memes. Indeed. Some of the worst MS Paint work I've ever seen. Just saying, Allegri posted that meme. Allegri. Smart, magnifique. Arsenal are back on Bologna, 50 million. Well, about Arsenal, guys. A lot of people are saying, Beppe, pay attention because you know that there is one thing that can interrupt whatever we are saying, and they are the breaking news. Apparently, Gianluca Di Marzio, that I want to say before going into the title in these articles, Gianluca Di Marzio this season is not the best one in terms of Juve, but anyway, he's writing Roma. Agreement found with Soule. The details of the deal with Juventus. As you see, I didn't read yet the article. What I want to say before reading the article, we will come back on the article, is that it means 0.0. It is not because you find an agreement with a player that you found an agreement with a team. From what I know, Roma is extremely interested in a player. From what I know, Soule, if he needs to leave, not that he wants to leave, but if he needs to leave, he sees Roma as a real potential option, as a good option. He doesn't want necessarily to leave, but if he has to, he prefers to go to Roma than to Leicester, okay, to make it concrete, to let you know. But it's not because of that. Juve wanted Calafiori wanted Juve, but if Bologna doesn't want to, he goes nowhere. Juve wants Cope Manners want Juve. If Atalanta doesn't want to, and I think that's a bit the scenario that we are speaking about before reading the article of Gianluca Di Marzio. Let's enter and read. They will say what I say. They will say now they will need to find an agreement with Juve that is asking for 35 while Roma is going with 25 plus bonus. You will see. Let's go. Roma is being serious about Matias Soule. The Argentinian that last year was at Frosinone is a real objective of the Giallorossi. Born in 2003, has already an agreement with Roma. Then they're showing my body. Matias Soule already found an agreement with Roma. As told on the 13th of July, the Argentinian would love to go and transfer to Roma in case of a goodbye to Juve. And already found a economical financial agreement. You see, that sentence here is extremely important because people, they don't read anymore today. In case of a goodbye to Juve, because the objective of Thiago Motta is to keep Soule. The objective of Soule is to stay at Juve. The problem is that there is one that is making Juventus' life a bit difficult. Not only one. There are a few players that are making Mercato of Juve a bit difficult. La Roma ora si presenterà alla Juve con... guys, I don't know. I can also write these articles. Look what he's saying. Roma now will present an offer to Juve for 25 million euro plus bonus. I just told you 25 plus bonus. I just told you 25, and that's what he's writing 25 plus bonus to buy the Argentinian Fantasista. The same offer of Leicester in the last 2 days, 20 plus 5 of bonus. Giallorossi, they will push on the will of the player. Juventus, however, they continue to ask more to let him go. The request of Juventus is around 35-40 million euro. Guys, this is exactly what I told you here. Exactly. The words before reading the article. Then, we have another article at the same moment from Alfredo Pedula. exclusive news about Soule. Leicester is preparing a new offer. Roma knows the price. Let's go and read it as well.
It's time.
It's time. And then I will go, of course, to Evair Costa Santos. Just wait a second, Evair, and we will come back to you and to Shatterstar. What are they writing here? Matias Soule is an objective from Leicester that is being more and more serious about the player. His agent, Guasta Disegno, is in Italy. We are entering the hot hours of the negotiations. It's true that Soule is liked by Roma. There is absolutely no problem for Soule to go abroad in Premier League. Juventus, to sell him in Premier League, they would prefer to, for a lot of motives. But they will absolutely not close the door to people, to teams that will come to with 35 million euro or more, not less. Pay attention, because that offer could arrive really soon. A basis of 30 million euro plus bonus to touch at least the 35 million euro. Juventus started with a request of 40 million euro. They will try to cash in as much as possible because their priority is Koopmeiners and Todibo. Roma would be back in the race only if they are able to increase their offer. Who is offering money wins the deal. Probably they will need still a few days more, but it's clear Soule will leave. And pay attention also for Dean Huijsen. Okay guys, you heard the two versions, the one of Pedula, the one of Di Marzio. Not to say that one journalist is more credible than the other ones, because there are two professionals. Some people they prefer Di Marzio, some people they prefer Pedula. At the moment, Pedula is a bit more on things about Juve, while Di Marzio no, but that doesn't mean that on other names they can't be switching role. One more on things than Juventus, etc., etc. Who has the more reliable news about Soule? Is it Di Marzio that is saying 25 million euro from Roma, and they already found an agreement with the player, and now they will push with the player because they have that will of the player to go there? They will push at Juve to keep the price as low as possible, and actually Juventus is still working for and asking for 35 million euro, or Pedula that is saying Leicester could arrive at 35, 30 plus 5 of bonus, and that offer can arrive extremely soon. Who is right, who is not right on that one? Dino is saying Pedula is better, he's always right. I will tell you guys that both are right on that one. On that one, I think both are right. I really believe that Soule would love to go to Roma. Of course, better than Leicester. He's not saying no to Leicester, but better than Leicester. Roma, he stays in Serie A. He plays with Dybala. You know, he's Argentinian. Can play in a bigger team. Already found an agreement with the money. And Roma will try to keep it low. While Leicester, probably they don't have yet the total agreement with the player, but they have the money to increase that. So I think that both are right. Probably Di Marzio is taking his news from Roma side, while Pedula is taking his news from Juve side. So I don't think that there is one that is more correct than the other. It's just two versions, one from Roma, one from Juve side. Pay attention, just wait and see. But what we can say now is that Soule will leave. Or Leicester, who knows, West Ham last minute. You never know in live. Or Roma, but Soule, we can already say goodbye to him. Am I sad? I am extremely sad. Yeah, I am extremely sad. Am I pissed off with my team Juventus? No, because I understand the moment. I told you, always pay attention, because this mercato, things will happen that you will be happy about, things will happen that you will not be happy about. For some people, your heart will be broken. We are in a moment of stagnation. A lot of players that Juventus was trying to really sell and thought that they would sell earlier and faster are blocking at the moment. We have Szczesny, we have Weston McKennie, and we have Federico Chiesa, on top of a Kostic, a Milik, that both were injured, one a bit earlier than the other. So these 5 players that I just mentioned, Chiesa, McKennie, Szczesny, Kostic, Milik, are slowing down the mercato. And that's why a player like Soule, that was, in a way, if the price was coming on the market, well, instead of being the last one to sell, he will probably become the first one to sell after Moise Kean, after Felix Correa, after Caio Giorgi. The real first sale, the real first one that is breaking our heart is Matias Soule. Like Cecilia is saying, I'm really mad. Why are we selling Soule? We should be selling McKennie. But that's the problem. McKennie should have been gone already. He said no to Aston Villa. There is Inter Miami that I already told you that is on the player at the moment, is hell holding back. There is Fenerbahce that was on him, he's holding back. There are other Turkish clubs, he's holding back. Apparently there is Everton now on the player, on him, and also on Arthur, not sure. He still wants money from Juve to leave Juve, so he's a bit, let's say, a bit annoying at the moment. Szczesny, that is receiving 20 million a year to go to Saudi Arabia. He will leave Juve, but he's not sure, as I always told you here on the channel. Don't tell me that it's not true, I always told you. So it's hard, it's not that easy. It's not we want, we don't want. Robin is saying it's always hard to sell deadwood. Just look at Manchester United. It's correct, Robin, what you're saying. It's not I want, I don't want. It's a reality. And because of that, well, you sell who you can sell. Evair, that waited for way too long, because it's already 10 minutes that he's waiting in Sweden, and in Sweden the sun goes down really early, so it's really late now for our friend Evair. Giuntoli seems driven by passion to surpass the triad. Hopefully he does, and writes a more beautiful story on his own. Writing a more beautiful story than Triade is really difficult, guys. First of all, Triade, there were 3 big names: Moggi, Bettega, and Geraldo. All of them with their specific roles. Of course, Moggi was always the front man, the one that you heard, the one that you saw, but Bettega and Geraldo were doing a fantastic job. 3, without President Ferrero, Scanavino, or whatever, they were really managing everything, yeah? From top to bottom, from bottom to top, sporting side, financial side, auto gestionale, they were in a auto management, also in a auto financing from things. So it was a fantastic triade that only a dirty Calciopoli, because we were too strong, they pushed us away. Who is the triade from Juventus today? Is it Giuntoli with Scannavino and Calvo? I think time has changed. We can't speak today about the triade. We can't, but yeah, he's on a mission. Oh, it helps a lot, and thank you for reading your donation and for waiting, Evair. I hope you're still there. You should, because you know that not always I'm able to answer immediately. Let us know, Evair, if you're still there. But what did he say the first day that he arrived at Juve, without hiding it? And he spoke about it so many times, that he's a Juve fan. And you are not obliged to be a Juve fan to do fantastic work at Juve. You are not obliged to. But when you are a Juventino, there is that little extra. Pay attention, it doesn't mean because you are a Juventino that you are doing better. That's not true. But at least you have that drive. At least you have that motivation, that will to do better, to do really well. And if he was the sporting director of the year before joining Juve. And on top of that, he's a Juventino. And on top of that, there was a year zero where he had the time of the world without pressure to really do his things. Then we can say that indeed Giuntoli is on a mission and he wants to succeed. You see, Evair is still there. Trea there wrote a beautiful story, but unfortunately it was shut down. Yeah, but not because of Juve. Maybe some things, but not entirely. Shatterstar, 28 mesi, 28 months with us. Third is going back to their roots. Is the shirt behind me moving? No. Third is going back to their roots, line the herd. The third is going back to their roots, line the herd. The shirt, huh? Could be. The blue from the earth. Could be. The moon, the sun, and we go back on earth to dominate. I like that. I really like that. Thank you for your 28 months. I need a bit of reflection. Ciao Ali Farad. Nico, grande Nico, thank you my friend. If we want to sell Chiesa and Soule, etc. for Cope and Todibo, don't we have little wingers, only Yildiz and Sancho? And I will take in the meanwhile the question of Colo. Beppe, are you more worried about our lack of fullbacks or lack of wingers? Look, Soule is gone. Chiesa should be gone. Then you never know in life, huh? Change of situation, difficulties to sell, difficulties to go on your targets, and at the end you stay maybe with Chiesa. Could be, and you find a last minute agreement. Why in Mercato is crazy. Everything can happen in Mercato. So today we have to speak about, okay, let's say that Soule is gone. We have to speak about Yildiz, Chiesa, Vlahovic. And already there with 3 names, it's not enough. If on top of that we sell Chiesa, you have maybe the possibility to go for Sancho. What did Juventus say to Sancho? There we have a bit of fresh news. They went to Sancho and they told him, Sancho, if you expect to join Juve in the next 10 days, we can't promise it to you. They found an agreement. Money. They found an agreement on the length. They even kind of found an agreement with Manchester United. And you remember here the last live I told you the question of Manchester United was, how long do you want us to wait? And that's exactly what now Sancho asked. How long should I wait before joining Juve? Where Juve said, look, my friend, we want you. We really want you. We find a way to have you. But if you want to be fast in a rush, we can't. And that's also why Ten Hag, Sancho, probably they talk, they say, I will be gone anyway. Let me train. I will cause no trouble. We forget about it. I will leave. Even if today Ten Hag said, Manchester United, they need strong players, and Sancho is a solid, strong player. So, Mercato is crazy, huh, guys? What is right today can be wrong tomorrow. I would say that the possibilities of having Sancho to Juve today are a bit more difficult than what they were yesterday. But yeah, it is at the moment not worrying because Juventus is in a mission. Okay, they really know what we need. We already have 2 midfielders. We have a goalkeeper. What is the priority today? To have that Cope manners player. And Todibo. Before everything, these are the 2 players. From that moment on, the backbone of Juve, the solidity, the basement will be done. Goalkeeper, the 2 central defenders, the total triangle of the midfield will be done, and Dusan Vlahovic. That line will be done. And that's probably the most important one, where we lacked a bit. Not a little bit, a lot. That had to be done. Then in the game of Thiago Motta, it's important also to have wingers. At the moment we have Kenan Yildiz, but Kenan Yildiz, we are not even sure if we will play in that 4-2-3-1 on the left. Pay attention, Pay attention. Yeah, Dino, calma, Dino, calma. Stop using all these exclamation point. Calma, Dino. Calma. We get there. Otherwise, we do no live. Calma. Koopmijners, Todibo. And after that, depending how fast we go on the sales, we can go on players. You will not like what I will tell you, but according to me, you find players as wingers. According to me, you find them. If it's not Sancho, it's Adeyemi. If it's not Adeyemi, it's Zegrova. If it's not Zegrova, it's this one. It's players from Porto, if you want. The left winger there from Porto. What's the name there? You know, guys. What's the name of the one of Porto? 26 years old. Let me check. You know the name. You know better than me. Let's see. No, not Pepe. Pepe also. 27 him. There is another one on the left. Let's see. Bravo. Galeno. There is Galeno. We go for Galeno. Why not? There is Consensao. We have players. But Savio and Thiago Santos, there are players from right and left back. But Galeno, attenzione to Galeno. Attenzione to Galeno. On the 16th of July, attenzione to Galeno. There is the birthday of our great friend Mohamed. Beppe, today is my birthday. Happy birthday, Mohamed. I wish you the best. My wish would be to keep Soule and that Di Marzio is wrong. Mohamed, I can wish you health. I can wish you money. I can wish you success. I can wish you a lot of things. But unfortunately, I think it's better for you to start forgetting about Soule. Di Marzio, Pedulà, Beppe. I received some messages, guys, that told me, because I'm a big fan of Soule. I have always been a big fan. People that are following the channel, they know that. They already told me, Beppe, prepare yourself to say goodbye to Soule. I received that message 1 week ago. Beppe, prepare yourself to say goodbye to Soule. I was really sad as well. But unfortunately, my friend, I can ask the community to wish you a happy birthday. Like I'm telling you, happy birthday, Mohamed. But there are some things that, guys, it's out of my power. Happy birthday anyway, Mohamed. This one, it's a bit too much for me. To the moon. To the moon with the numbers. 31,423 Juventini on the channel. Thank you, my friends. Oh, wait, because there are still other news. It's not over. It is not over. Let's say thank you to Ivan Parker. Grande Ivan. Grandissimo Ivan. Thank you for the donation. And also to Nilo. Also him from Switzerland. Thank you, Nilo. After Nico from Switzerland, we have also Nilo. We just need Nemo. After Nico and Nilo, if we have Nemo, fantastic. We are complete. But we find people there on the left, on the right, up front. I tell you about the fullbacks, it's a bit more complicated. That's something that I tell you, it's a bit more complicated, especially because we are looking for specific fullbacks. We'll go to Chiesa in a second. It's a bit more complicated, honestly. That's a bit more complicated. Nilo, Merci mon ami. Thank you, my friend. Beppe, with which position in the table would you be happy at the end of the season? Or what does it need to be happy at the end of the season for you? Look, what makes me happy, if you tell me today of course, is only the victory of the Scudetto. So it's number one position. That's the only position that today on the 16th of July would make me happy. If you tell me, Beppe, would you be happy with a second spot? I will tell you no. With a third, with a fourth, no, I would not. There is only one, and it is winning. Winning. But that's today on the 16th, because I am a Juventino, because I have been raised to have the will to win the Scudetto, to compete to win. Every time when you are in the starting blocks, you go for winning. But then, of course, you have a season that starts. And in that season, a lot of things can happen, which makes that you need to adapt your objective, because it's the reality. If you start, I'm just saying, hopefully it will not happen, 10 games and you lose 10 games, well, I will hope that we don't relegate, of course. I will be pissed off, but I will hope that, because you change the objective because according to what we have, then you also need to be realistic. We have a new coach with new methods. We will have a lot of new players, a new team. We have players that are not there yet, because it's beautiful to see La Continassa, the training center. But how many of these players will start at Juve, except of Di Gregorio? Bremer is not there. Cambiaso is not there. Thuram, but is Thuram today a starter of Juve? We don't know yet. Fagioli is not there. Locatelli is a question mark. Is he a starter or not? Douglas Luiz, we didn't even see him in Torino. Dusan Vlahovic, attenzione, beautiful news. Dusan Vlahovic, he should have holiday until Sunday, but he decides, he's in Ibiza now, he decides to come back to La Continassa earlier. He will be there on Thursday for the medical, so that on Friday he can go to Germany with Juventus. Bravo. Here. Bravo. I'm extremely happy about that one. That makes me really happy. Remember that last week I told you I really want people to stop with their holiday, especially if you need to reconfirm you and if you need to change. And I'm thinking that the man with the glasses here, Cristiano Giuntoli, will be extremely happy as well. Grande Giuntolone. So it's really good. It's really good on that one. But Thiago, he has not his team yet at the moment. A lot of them will come quite late. So I want to win, and that makes me happy at today. Then we need also to be realistic. Inter is strong. Inter won the league. Inter will do a few changes here and there. They have the same coach. They have continuity. So we are at the moment not the favorite ones, but I want to win. Then, if you tell me during the season that Juventus is really doing a lot of things right, way of playing, progression, value of the players, and that we are competing until the end, and then, oh ragazzi, at the end of the day, you lose the Scudetto at 2-3 days before the end, I will say, guys, for a first year of everything, I take it. Regarding everything, we did what we had to do, you see? But it's difficult. Today, I tell you, I want to win. Then we need to put things into context. There is my friend Vito from Belgium, great friend. Guys, if you don't follow Vito on Twitter, you are missing something. Because the explanations, the details of Vito are just exceptional, especially from the financial part. So our friend is saying, Vito, I hope he's still there, he's saying, Beppe, Soule est le plus sacrifiable. Faible valeur résiduelle, donc prix de vente égale plus-value nette à réinvestir. J'espère que Giuntoli ne baissera pas les exigences. Forza Juve. He's a bit repeating what we were talking about about when we were on the topic Soule, that he's the easiest one to sell because profit, huge one, first you start with. Of course, all that money you're able to reinvest it immediately, but depending how low we accept to go. At the moment, the sources like Pedula, etc., they're saying we keep our 35 million euro request. And that will be really decisive, I believe. Wait, because things are happening here in the chat, I can't even follow. First, we need to say hello to Juan Mayo, and not only hello, but also a huge big thank you to Juan Mayo that offered not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, but 5 memberships are here on the channel today. So thank you, Juan Mayo. Really appreciate. I don't know how to say, guys, thank you to Juan, because 5 membership offered is just incredible. I don't know to who he offered them. Let me try to check to who so that I can also say the names, because it's also always a bit random. He offered them randomly to Matt T. I believe it's not the first time that Matt Tilly is receiving a membership. To Jack Passi, to Ferenc Kasha, to Alan 7XX, and to Forza Juve 95. 5 new members say thank you to Juan Mayo. But it's not the only one, because then Il Dottore, the doctor of the channel, decided as well to offer not 5, but this time 10 memberships, offered to Vittorio Martinez, to Loco27, to Calogero Galvano, to Mohamed Elagelli, to Garger Z, to DK, to Jawad, to Matthew, to Forza Juve, Eric, to Robin Sutku, Turkey, that is asking about Kadialoglu, by the way. So we'll answer him later about that. So all these people received a membership from our friend Il Dottore. Il Dottore that says, Beppe, I don't want you too much to speak about Mercato, etc., because you know what? Instead of just stopping at 10 membership, I will offer 10 more. And that's what he just did with 10 more memberships now on the channel. So in total, 10 membership offered by our friend Il Dottore. Il Dottore, thank you. I don't know what to say, guys. You are making me shy. You know that when these kind of things are happening, you make me extremely shy, yeah? You make me extremely shy. And this one offered to Calixco, to Michael, to Luca Kundo, to Nilo, to Naruto, grande Naruto, to Jawad, to Khaled, to Vic de Stampede, to... There are a lot of names that I never see. They never write here. They receive memberships and they never write. Calixco is saying thank you, but why are you never writing, Calixco? I want to write. I want to read you. Grande. Thank you, Dottore. Really appreciate it. Grande. Cas or Carl from Canada. Thank you for the donation. Thanks for your amazing hard work. Beppe, Forza Juve. Thank you, Carl, with a fantastic, beautiful logo of Juve, like Ivan Parker, that is giving a donation. Beppe, what's your prediction in Champions League? I can't wait. I can't wait for the draw of Champions League. If I'm not wrong, the draws will be done on the 4th of August. Am I wrong or not, guys? Let me check together. That's a really good question. Draw Champions League 24-25. When will it be? There is something with the sound. I don't hear the sound anymore of a boo. Anyway, they tell us about the first games that are on the 17th, 19th of September. I pay attention because the playoffs will be played on 21, 28 August. So I think no. It will be in September. It will be in September. No, it's in September. We have time. We really have time. But I can't wait. I really can't wait. I can't wait to see the draw. Really. I don't know when.
It's time.
But it's not now. We have time for that. It's difficult to predict, Ivan. I told you one thing, and I'm convinced about it, is that Juventus will do really well in Champions League. I'm not saying winning, but will surprise positively a lot of people in Champions League. This is what I really believe. Today I believe, I don't know why, I have that feeling since a few weeks now, that Juventus will do extremely well in Champions League 24-25, surprising a lot of people, and I hope it can happen. Dottore on fire, 1 month for Ahmad. Thank you, my friend, really appreciate it, and saying thank you to someone else is even fantastic. Westa, grande Westa. Hey, here, Westa, I'm not sure where you are from. Westa, I need to know where Westa is from. Where are you from, Westa? Thank you for your membership, my friend. Really, 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 really appreciate it. Where is Westa from? I don't know. I really don't know. Now, for Pogba, guys, it's always the same. We wait until the last grade of judgment that will happen in late September. And then we will know what to do with Pogba. At the moment, he has a minimum salary, so we wait. No news on Pogba. It makes no sense to continue asking about Pogba. Before end of September, we don't know, and nothing will change about Pogba. He said it himself. So on that one, nothing is changing. It's not bad. Huh? I'm watching the new graphics, like the black ones here. I don't know if Aman, while he's working, is listening, but he's sending me the first draft. It's not bad, huh? It's not bad. I like. If you're watching, Aman, while you're working for the channel, let me know. Guys, is it time, yes or no, to change these graphics? It will remain the same, huh? We will not change it. The format will remain the same but these kind of things, is it time for us to change the black borders that you see in the videos, etc., etc., etc.? Is it time to change them? Yes or Sasha is saying, I think yes. So I think that we will do that. It's time, Sir Raz. Aman is there. It's time. BT Barbara. Maybe I'm wrong, huh? But I think that she didn't appreciate the end of 23-24. And Barbara, with all that happened, especially off the field, and needed a bit of time to recover. To digest before coming out again with a Forza Juve. Let's go. And instead of, because of that inside anger, coming on the channel and being bitter and starting to discuss with people, she preferred to step back a bit and come back. Barbara, BT, tell me if I'm totally crazy or if I'm able to understand the psychology of our people here in the chat without even knowing you personally. Just by a nickname, just by the behavior, the presence of people. Let me know, BT. And then we go, because Dino will go crazy, we will go towards Pedula and Chiesa. You know why I'm not even in a rush? Because for me, Chiesa, he's already gone. That's why. Except of changement. But if Barbara, mamma mia, Beppe the goat. This time I want to say to me as well. Mamma mia. Sasha is saying, Beppe, you should become a psychology. I studied psychology when I was younger at school. I know, guys. I know the habits. I know you for 4 years. I know you. I know you better than you think that I know you. I know you. I know how you think. I know the behavior. I know. Beppino is back. Thomas. So what is he saying? What is he saying, our friend here? Our friend Pedulla. What does he want about Chiesa? Retroscena. Raspadori Chiesa. C'è solo una spiegazione. Backstage. Raspadori Chiesa. There is only one explanation. But I already spoke about it this morning. You see? I already gave the details. So what was I saying? Chiesa Roma will probably be a no-go. You see also the pressing from Roma on Soule. So before reading the article, I already tell you what I think, except if there are some news. What does that mean? Oh, and then I will tell you who is impressing a lot. Thiago Motta. But what is happening? It will not go to Roma. By the way, we did the book, and in the book it was written Ciao Roma. Napoli is an option because Conte, he wants him. Conte wants him. Conte wants Federico Chiesa. Conte loves him. I tell you already now here, Conte loves Federico Chiesa. He really wants him to play on the right because he wants to keep Kvaratskhelia, even if Kvara, you never know. You never know. But they don't have a lot of money at the moment. They need to sell Osimhen, etc. Di Lorenzo is not an option anymore. Raspadori is one that Thiago Motta likes. I can tell you. He likes him. Can play on the left, can be an important player. But we are still far. It's not yet a done deal. We are far. Look, I tell you, Raspadori, I told you, there are some names like that. Salamakis, Raspadori, that are not names, not expensive names, not the names that you say, Mamma mia, I go to the site and I buy the shirt. But you need also these players, especially on the left side. If you have a Yildiz and you believe in him, why should you go for another big, huge player that you are putting actually Yildiz in difficulty there? No. But Raspadori can be a really good sub for Yildiz. So I'm not 100% against that swap. Huh? I'm not against that swap. Let's read. You want to read? We read. Here. Far from us to make a tweet to actually go against a paper. Blah, blah, blah. They are speaking about Tuttosport, about a swap, possible swap Raspadori, Chiesa. We want to be cautious when we are explaining. Chiesa is a name that Conte likes a lot. I told you. Conte loves Federico Chiesa. I tell you even more, Conte, he knows the father, Enrico. So what is happening, guys? Antonio Conte, when he's speaking, he's not speaking with Ramadani. It's not Manna that is doing the mercato, by the way. You want a backstage? Manna, Giovanni Manna. He didn't even want Antonio Conte. He didn't even want him. Who do you hear when you hear speaking about Napoli? Who do you hear? Now tell me the names. Tell me, who do you hear the latest weeks when we're speaking about Napoli? When you read about Napoli, who do you hear? What is the name that you hear? Takes a bit time for people to answer. Conte. You hear Conte, You hear Conte. Now, of course, you are speaking about the players. I'm speaking about the management. You hear De Laurentiis, bravo Harit, and you hear Antonio Conte.
It's time.
These are the two names. Did you hear Manna? No. Nobody hears about Manna. We don't hear him. When you're speaking about Juve, who are we speaking about? Which is the name that we are speaking about? Which is the name that is on the here? On the thumbnail, on the title, Giuntoli. We are speaking about Giuntoli. So it makes sense that Manna, I love Manna, but he didn't want Conte. Because Conte goes there, he's doing everything. It's Conte that is speaking immediately with not Ramadani, not with Manna. He's going immediately, he's taking the phone, he's calling to Enrico Chiesa, the father of Federico. Guys, you see? So he really loves him. So the idea of Chiesa is in the head of Antonio Conte. But at the moment there is no negotiation. Raspadori is the identikit, is the type of player that Thiago Motta loves a lot. He could let him play as an offensive player on the left, but could potentially be a vice. He's a bit wrong. He's writing Raspadori could be a potential vice Raspadori. I think that he means Raspadori could potentially be a vice Vlahovic, in that falso 9 role. So today there is only one explanation. The fact that the both coaches, Thiago Motta and Antonio Conte, they love the players, Chiesa and Raspadori. But at the moment, it's more a suggestion, more an idea, more a thing from far distant than something concrete. Then, if the things are changing, we will see. Chiesa remains an option for Roma, waiting for a definitive decision. Juve, at the moment, is concentrated on Todibo and Koopmeiners. The wingers can wait. What I just told you, priority, backbone, and then we go towards the wingers. Juventus, they kept in mind the word of Ten Hag about Sancho, but we repeat, he's really liked by Juve, but at the moment there are other priorities. And who are the priorities? Todibo and Koopmeiners. Then in the future, we will see. It's nothing special. We said it this morning, guys. This morning I told you, in the video of this morning about Raspadori and Chiesa, I told you at the moment it's more an idea than a done deal, than something concrete. Calma on that side. Koopmeiners, Todibo, Koopmeiners, Todibo, Koopmeiners, Todibo, 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 Koopmeiners, 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 Todibo. This is the truth. This is the only thing in mind at the moment, guys. Bravo. To the moon. We go to the moon. We go to the moon. Todibo, Koopmeiners. Todibo, Koopmeiners. Gabriel Beppe, can Locatelli play more forward to be a possible rotational player for Koopmeiners? No, I don't see a Locatelli in that position. But first, let me say again, thank you to Dottore. 20 memberships offered. Out of this world. Out of this world. But, he's the one that is surprising everyone. But I already told you, but it continues. And they are going crazy, yeah? They are going crazy with that guy, yeah? They are going crazy with that guy. We spoke about it the last time that we were live. I told you already. Also in that video that I made about the training session. Remember? But now we are 3 days later and the things are changing. Not only is the first few days, he's continuing day after day after day after day after day after day after day to prove himself and to convince more and more and more and more and more. More and more and more and more and more. Adzic is extremely impressing in La Continassa. Everyone. Now, guys, please, calma. You know why I'm happy? Because for once, it's a player that is a bit different than all the youngsters that we have. Because a lot of time we're speaking always about youngsters in the same position. For once, we have a youngster that is playing in a different position. But guys, he's impressing. No, it's not. No, Adzic, it's not Kvaratskhelia. It's a total different player. Forget about Kvaratskhelia. It's totally different. It's totally different. But Adzic is impressing for that role. Yes, it's true. Celler. Miretti is also impressing. But I always told you that Miretti was a good. But Adzic is that good, that impressive, that could potentially make that Miretti leaves because of Adzic being that strong. Is it a surprise for the GJustjuve community? No. We knew. We were already speaking about him because we informed already since the month of January. It's not that here we were doing like that. It's a bit like Giuntoli. 6 months in advance, we were already preparing the season 24-25. Adzic is the one that is impressing the most. And apparently, here, Hans Nicolucci Caviglia sta piacendo molto in questi primi giorni di ritiro a Thiago Motta. So Thiago Motta is starting to really like Thiago Motta. Nicolucci in these first days of ritiro. The regista is playing at the maximum of that he can to try to remain in Juventus team. There are a lot of offers that are arriving for Hans Nicolucci, Venezia, Como, Lecce, Parma, plus some requests from abroad. In the next day, his agent will make the point of the situation with Juventus to understand what they need to do. Guys, can I tell you something? Other music. Guys, or you're here and you know, or you're not here and you don't know. Or you're here and you write history with us, with Giuntoli. Or you're not here and then you don't know. Or you're here from the beginning of the life and you decide to know about Juve, to inform yourself and to know things before everyone, or you wait for the journalist. You wait for the journalist at midnight that they tell you At midnight they tell you things, but sometimes you're here and 40 minutes ahead you already know. Who's that guy? Exclusive. But exclusive of what? What is he saying, our friend? Exclusive of what? Exclusive? How is it exclusive? If, let me check, where is our friend? Here. Pedula is saying exclusive. I think, Pedula, if you want, I give you the link and you come on the channel. No, because like this is easy. No, it's easy. 40 minutes ago, I tell you, watch out for Galeno. 40 minutes ago, not 10 minutes ago, 40 minutes ago. And then Pedula is listening here on the channel, is writing exclusive. Exclusive of what? If I tell you, you can't write exclusive. No, but that's easy like that. Hanin is saying, Beppe, that's crazy. Crazy what? He's writing exclusive. No, Pedula, mandami un messaggio, ti faccio entrare, così ne parliamo, perché così non va bene, eh? That's easy. That's just boo. He will block me again. No, but I need to block him. no, but what is that? Okay, let's read. Okay, exclusive. Apparently exclusive. Juventus is on two names. Mamma mia. Juventus, first they need to decide about the wingers, but only after selling Chiesa and Soule. We already spoke about Sancho. He really liked, but only on loan. They heard about the words of Ten Hag. Okay, great. Blah blah blah. We don't care. But if they could choose like that without taking care of a lot of parameters, pay attention, because Thiago Motta would love two specialists from Porto. We are speaking about Galeno, class 97, Brazilian with a Portuguese passport, with a clause that can be discussed, a clause of 60 million euro. The other profile, and it's the other one, that name that we mentioned now, is Pepe, I don't know, 27 years, made in January. Here we are speaking about 30 million euro plus bonus. Ma.
It's time.
You know or you don't know? Huh? We know. No, but it's easy, guys. Seriously. Seriously. Exclusive. Die. Maybe Dr. A is Alfredo Pedula. Could be, huh? Could be. I see here some people are starting to try to guess who is Alfredo Pedula. Ivan Parker, grande Ivan. How many more signings are we going to see? Difficult to put a number on it, but I thought I said a lot. I said at least 3 in the midfield, but I'm speaking about months ago, and I said at least 6 new faces without speaking about coming back from loan. That's a lot, huh? Takishi, 1 year together with us. Ciao Takishi. I love that nickname, Takishi. Hello Beppe, glad to be part of this community for a year now. Love the channel and hope you will reach your objectives. I need to put my new objectives for 24-25. I have one objective, guys. You know what is my objective? I will have a lot of them. Huh? An objective I have would be, like, I'm today, huh? I wrote it on Twitter, by the way. I would love to go to the Mundialito, the Club World Cup in USA. But not just like a tourist. Huh? I would love to go for work, like a real content creator, or with Juve, or invited by, I don't know, Adidas or Nespresso, or I love the coffee. I would love to go there to work. I would love to. That's my ultimate dream for in 12 months. I need to deserve it. I need to deserve it. And by the way, if you continue to help me, we will do it. No, not as a sporting director. No, not as a sporting director, but that would be a beautiful objective. Joseph is saying, we need 100,000 subs. You see it, when you see the ones with a lot of subs, they can do way more things. Not sure if we will be able once to have 100,000, but if we can go closer, that would be beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Anyway, that's one of the dreams I have. Thank you for the wishes, Takishi. Matthew, Beppe, thank you for the donation. Do you think there is the smallest chance to get back on Calafiori with the Arsenal deeds hitting in a snag? I don't think so. I don't think so. The relationships are quite cold between Juve and Bologna, because Juve found an agreement with Bologna, then they changed opinion, which is their right, but Juventus was quite irritated about that. They even said no about Nicolussi and the player that they were interested in. Even Rugani was an interest of Bologna. Juventus said, go away, we don't want to speak with you at the moment. Then, you know, within Mercato, you're looking at your own interest. Never say never. But I would not start heating up with a thumbnail Calafiori's back in the run at the moment, because it's at the moment no. No. I see the name of Gudmundsson. Do you remember that we spoke about Gudmundsson long time ago? There was the Opta best team of Serie A 23-24. Di Gregorio was on that list. Calafiori was on that list. Gudmundsson was on that list.
It's time.
Soule, if I'm not wrong. I don't remember how many names. Opta best Serie A. I don't know if I will be able to find it like that or not. Serie A best 11. Wait, but I need, of course, not the one of a few years ago, but I need the most recent one here. We have it. You remember? Di Gregorio, Bremer, there are already our players. Calafiori was the big target, of course. Bastoni, impossible to have him. Bellanova and Di Marco are Inter players. Cianaloglu neither, but Koopmeiners, big target of Juve. Pulisic at Milan. Gudmundsson, I told you, and Lautaro, you could have him. So the one that are really possible. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 players that are possible to have where Juventus was on or are our players already. Di Gregorio, Bremer are our players. Calafiori was the one. Now they went for Todibo. Koopmeiners is still a target, and Gudmundsson, I am not surprised to see the name of Gudmundsson still there. What are people writing about Gudmundsson? That apparently Inter wanted him, but that Juventus is again in the race. Juve and Genoa are working on a loan deal of 10 million euro and a buyout option on 15. So a loan of 10 million euro plus 15 million. Gudmundsson is absolutely not bad. He's absolutely not bad. I like the player. Now, pay attention for one thing. I believe after O'Reilly, this is again a name to actually make people think that, and then at the end we will not go for, because we will go for, we are actually putting a lot of pressure, on Atalanta. Pay attention for O'Reilly. Pay attention for now Gudmundsson because we are on the player. Pay attention because Samarsic. Pay attention, pay attention, pay attention, pay attention. You see, I think that this is again a Giuntolata, a Giuntoli leak to the media. It's not that the media are lying. It's what Giuntoli or someone is telling them. Not Giuntoli directly, but hey, Juve is on Gudmundsson. Atalanta, they start shitting their pants. Okay, maybe not 60. Let's go for 55. No, we go for Gudmundsson. We go for O'Reilly. Okay, you know what? Let's decrease. This is what I think they're doing. That's what I think. Nico Schira tweeted, but many Juventus players could leave Juventus during this summer. Szczesny, we know. De Sciglio, we know. Rugani, we know. Huysen, we know. Kostic, we know. McKennie, we know. Arthur, we know. Soule, we know. Milik, we know. Chiesa, we know. Gori, no. Frabotta, we know. Facundo Gonzalez, we know. Ake, we know. With all the respect for Nicolo Schira, this is a fantastic journalist and he's doing really well. We know. Now, the big thing here, of course, is how much of them, because you see it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 players. It's a lot of work. Saverio, calma, we already spoke about it. Wait, calma, it's not because you spam that I will take your question. If I'm avoiding your question, it's also consciously because I wait a bit that I brief so that I can tell you that we already spoke about it. Spamming space makes no sense. But we know. We know. And indeed, there is no Hans Nicolussi. Guys, you know that Hans Nicolussi is a fantastic friend of mine. No, I'm exaggerating. I'm probably exaggerating. It's a player that I have a lot of respect for. It's a player that knows me. Sometimes I speak with him as well. He's a fantastic player in terms of intelligence. Not a lot of players are as intelligent. I'm not even speaking about the field. I'm speaking about off the field. Smart player. Nicolussi is a top player. So I'm not surprised that he could possibly stay now. We need to make some choices as well, and he needs to make some choices as well. If I could tell him something, or maybe I already told him something, is Hans, don't listen to the voices. Field. Training. Forget about all the rumors. Field. Preseason. That's something that I would tell him, or I told him personally. Forget. And I'm happy today that I start reading Hans Nicolussi is putting Juventus in difficulty because he's doing a fantastic preseason. But guys, you don't need to start seeing Nicolussi over him, Fagioli, and this. You need to think about 6-7 players in the midfield because we will have more than 50 games. Thuram, Douglas Luiz, maybe Koopmeiners, maybe Gudmundsson, maybe Samarsic. Anyway, but the third name there. Adzic that we are praising now, but we don't know yet about Adzic. He will probably do up and down. Locatelli, Fagioli, and then you possibly have a Nicolussi. We are there. Of course, Nicolussi will need to understand as well, because if he's choice number 7, then I agree that. But who says that Nicolussi stays and that Locatelli is not sold? You don't know. Until the Mercato is closed, I tell you, mind all the possible surprises. Mind to all the possible surprises. Jack Goodmanson, I heard about it. Then, guys, I don't know about the true, not true. Guys, I don't know anymore. I heard something from Iceland, but I don't know. I don't want to speak about these kind of things. I want to speak about football, about the qualities. Can he dribble? Can he control a ball? Is he accurate in his passes? The other things I don't know. I really don't know. I will not start judging people without knowing. I don't know. I really don't know. Luca Seminara, 18 months together with us, black and white heart. Grazie Luca. But also grazie to Adnan Dizdarevic, new member of the channel. Grazie, really appreciate it. And then we have Chef with a donation. Keep up the good work. Thank you, Chef with an X. Really, really, really appreciate it, my friend. Oh, what else? Innocent until proven guilty in a way. Yeah, but I mean, for me, I don't know him. I don't know the story. I have no idea what I'm speaking about. So, guys, I don't know. Maybe it's the worst person on earth. Maybe, I don't know. I have no idea. You want to know about Savona? Savona, I told him, So I tell you, Savona, I sent him a message a few weeks ago. I said, the training camp was not started yet. I said to Savona, I said, Nico, go in pre-season. Go because I want to see you in Germany. I can tell you, he will go to Germany. He will go to Germany. Now, these are the names, Michael. These are the words that I don't appreciate here on the channel. I don't care how long you are or not. These are the things that I really don't appreciate here on the channel. That's not funny. We are speaking about a human being. Do you know him? Do you know the story? Are you sure about what you are saying? You're changing your name in abuse. It's not even a Juve player. To tell you how much I don't like these kind of things. I really don't. I have a... No, it's not a joke. They are... I love joking, but there is a frontier at a certain moment. Putting dirt on a name, it's not 007, that's a joke, for example. Abuse Munson is... To me, then everyone can joke how they want. To me, here on the channel, it's a bit over the line. To me, personally. I would not I would not appreciate to be called something like that. Just abuse. Imagine, just abuse. Because someone said that, I don't... Strange, Anyway, that's it. We go over. Now, then we start, guys. Then there is no limit anymore. Then there is no limit anymore to... I know it's a joke. I know it's not a bad intention. I need to take it as an example for the channel. Why is the channel working? Because we try to. We don't always succeed. I made stupid things. I am sometimes guilty. Sometimes I go over the line, and it's normal when you are doing 3-4 hours a day of speaking in front of camera. Sometimes you slip, unfortunately, and I'm always taking my responsibility, saying sorry for it. But I try to keep the channel at least family friendly. The day that he will be accused of something, or that we know that we start to be lawyers, that we read the documents, etc., I would not even appreciate the joke, but we can say he's guilty. But before that, I have really problems with that. Seriously. Personally, Now, because today it's easy. You know what? Today it's too easy to demolish people about nothing, but also in the other side, make people super famous, super fantastic for nothing. Just like this, we make people kings in 50 seconds, but we are also able to totally demolish people for nothing. I don't like that. There is a backstory, there is an experience, there is a lot, there is suffering, there is a lot. I've been also targeted online by people that wanted to cancel me, inventing stories, cutting, pasting, doing. It's really dangerous, internet. And if I am not able here to at least speaking to 300 people, to showing a good example, I try to help, to pay attention internet, because today it's abuse mon son, tomorrow it's about you. Because, I don't know, you're putting the garbage in front of the door and you finish there on the media and you are the one that killed the President Trump. I don't know. It's go crazy. No, it's not the world. Yeah, it's the world. It's the world. But we don't take an excuse. We are the one that are living here in the world. What am I doing here? I'm speaking 15 minutes about something that is not football related to try to make people understand how dangerous can do. I am trying to do my part. And if tomorrow we have another person that is also trying to do their part, and then the other one is trying to do their part, and another one that is trying to do their part, and if everyone starts to pay attention and to try to do the best they can, which is not always enough, I think that we have a better world. That will not be perfect, but a bit better. If we use the excuse, but the world is like that, who cares? C'est la vie. We are in 2024. Social media made the things like that. Then it's easy. No. We have all our responsibility of behaviors, of what we say, and that's important to me here on the channel. Voila. That being said, we go to the message of Bob, my friend. Thank you for the donation. Cope. Michael, I'm not angry with you. I'm not. It's just because I see the word and I know that you are here, a big loyal on the channel. He's a fantastic person here as well on the channel since long. That's why I also allow myself to take what you were writing as an example. I'm not targeting Michael. It's just that I want to, when I see these kind of things, I need to do my part. Bob, Cope or McKennie have the same agent, it's true. What will happen if he is frozen? When are Weah and McKennie back? Weah and McKennie should be back in time, normally, to go with the team in Germany. Maybe already on Friday to do medicals and then in the afternoon travel with the team. But my big question, as I said in the video of this morning, was, will everyone travel? Will McKennie travel? Will that player travel? Will that player travel? Will they not? We don't know. Big question. McKennie, guys, he has 1 more year of contract. He has, at the moment, the power. I think, personally, that is hurting his career himself. I'm not saying that he's obliged to go to Aston Villa. Probably he has reasons to not go there. Okay. But he needs to activate himself a bit, because he already knows when he was hoping for big, huge offers from January, they were not arriving, and at the end he went to Leeds because these offers were not. So he already had a reality check, and now that reality check is again there. Weah, father, but also the son are really great persons, really nice person. I'm happy that you played with him. Jack, if you have these kind of things, you ask him with a camera to say Ciao Juventini of the world, and you send it to me so that we have the greetings of George, Papa Weah. you don't think about these kind of things. We should do these kind of things. If Cope doesn't come, guys, he's the target of Juve, but not at all cost, like we always said. So if he doesn't come, we have options. We have a Samardzic, we have a Gudmundsson, like we hear now. We have probably other names that we never heard about. There are other options. Maybe O'Reilly. O'Reilly is a player that Giuntoli and Entourage, they were already observing when they were at Napoli. Yeah? So it's a player that is already known by Giuntoli. It's not arriving because Atalanta discovered him. Huh? They already know him. Beppe, did you see the horrible video of Enzo Fernandez? All his Chelsea teammates are upset and unfollowed him. I saw that he was on that bus singing chants. To be honest, I know that it's a chant that the fans of Argentina are chanting, and then the players chanted it on the bus. From what I know, it's apparently a racist chant, but I don't know the chant personally. And I try to listen to the words, but because they were in a bus and so on, and because it's Argentinian accent there, I was not really able to understand it. I just know it. Apparently it's a racist chant, but I don't know all the story about it. And I know that indeed the Chelsea fans are stopping to follow him, and that Chelsea will open a serious investigation. I don't know what is the chant about. Honestly, I don't know what I saw that they were singing, but more and more and more we start seeing these kind of things. More and more and more we start to see these kind of things of players that are filming themselves and they are out of control. Yamal was filming live in the locker room and his teammates were naked. For example, it's not something you can't compare. Milan that were singing against Juve. Do you remember? In the bus, again, posting it, deleting it. Celebration with Dumfries, to Hernandez with the dog. I don't remember who was doing against who. Big fight there. Indeed. Suraj Singh Leao in the bus. We saw Dumfries, Teo Hernandez, Zaccagni story about the bus. I think I love banter. I think we need banter in football. I'm absolutely not a person that is easily hurt, easily offended. I have dark humor as well. But I believe that people in that young age, they have difficulties to control themselves, and they don't know about they don't think twice. The problem is that today it's even more dangerous because you have everything recorded 24/7. Sometimes consciously recorded, sometimes unconsciously recorded. Colo is saying the chant was about the French national team being filled with players from Africa. Meanwhile, he has 7 teammates from Chelsea who are French African. It's stupid, huh? It's stupid. Then, I don't know what they can do about it or not, but they need to pay attention. They really need to pay attention because we are going really. Thank you, Adnan. Beppe, no te preocupan los primeros partidos de la temporada. Siento que puede ser complicado adaptarse a un nuevo estilo después de tanto tiempo con Allegri. Claro, Néstor. I will translate in a second, but first let me answer to Néstor. Claro que me preocupa, pero es un cambio total. Eso es verdad. Es un cambio total de estilo de juego, un nuevo entrenador, una nueva filosofía. También tenemos nuevos jugadores en mucho, no solo uno o dos. Y también los jugadores más importantes no están en la Juventus para ahora. Están en vacaciones porque la Copa América, porque Euro 2024 y no están. Por eso que el ruelo de Thiago Motta también con todo su staff va a ser de entender muy velozmente quién puede jugar, quién puede también entender en más velocidad lo que preguntan. Y por eso que los 3 o 4 amistosos van a ser muy importantes. Tenemos como en la primera partida, después tenemos Verona y Roma puede ser un peligro. Pero tenemos tiempo. Tenemos tiempo. So what I try to explain to Nestor in Spanish is, am I worried for the first games? Because everything is new. Because you need time for understanding Allegri. Yes, of course I'm a bit worried. On the other side, we have Como Verona. And Roma could be the first danger. Roma could be the first danger because they will not change that much. Even if it's also a big question mark. Yeah? How will De Rossi prepare his start of the season? But it's up to the players to show that they are open-minded and that they are understanding really fast what Thiago Motta is asking them. I spoke about Di Gregorio. I spoke about Todibo. You want the details about Todibo? Todibo details. Todibo details are that it's not 40 million euro Juventus will push, but at the moment they don't want a loan. They don't want a loan, so Juventus will try really to go, if they can't insert players, to cash in a lot to go to Todibo, but he's the priority of Juve. And we scrap Todibo. Morata, Milan. Oh, one thing that I want to say about Milan Morata. I saw today someone in Instagram, they said Snake Morata. Snake what? Guys, Snake what? He's a professional player. He's hated in Spain, in Atletico Madrid. Simeone is not letting him play as he wants. He wanted to come back to Juve. There is not the opportunity. He always tried to come back to Juve. He always loved Juve. His kids are always with the Juve shirts at home. Well, guys, Snake what? There is an opportunity to Milan. Of course he goes there. He's a starter. Earning money. Going back to Italy that he loves. I have no problem with that. Could we use him? Yeah. But I always said, at a certain moment, turn the page and we go over. And we close Morata. The shirt. Do you want a bit more about the shirt, or we said everything about the shirt? We said everything about the shirt, huh? Chesney Al Nasser. Chesney Al Nasser, guys. Chesney Al Nasser. At the moment, I think it's done. That's an annoying one. Oh, I agree with Sasha. We don't see... but you remember, Sasha. You remember, I said it really briefly, that he had a small injury. Do you remember that we said that? Voila. It's over. Al Nasser, I told you, it's over. Look, as soon as I told you, Fabrizio, Romano, if you want to jump on the channel, come. No, I'm saying it. As soon as I said it's over for Chesney, no. he anticipated me. Bento's contract to Al Nassr will be valid until 2028. So they went for Bento. But it's, you know why? Because they were not happy, Al Nassr, of the enthusiasm shown by Szczesny. Szczesny was not enthusiastic enough while accepting. But I always told you, Szczesny to Saudi Arabia, I am doubting, I am not sure. I remember the words of Szczesny. He said, I don't want to go there 1 year ago, 2 years ago. It's not disrespect. He didn't disrespect. He just said, it's not my style of life. I don't want to go there. I don't care about the money because I already have enough. Not I don't care about the money at all. I have already enough. You see? So I was really surprised. I was really surprised. And now I'm not surprised that he doesn't go to Al Nassr. You see? I always told you, Szczesny to Al Nassr, I will tell you, I was wrong the day that he signs the contract. Yeah, because he doubted you. Of course, when you're offering 20 million a year, Rad, you're thinking about it. He waited. Al Nassr, they said, you know what, you're not convinced, we move on. And they are right as well. If you offer someone 20 million a year and he's not 100% convinced, we get it. Dottore, thank you. Beppe, I'm waiting for the sponsor to buy the jersey. But the thing is, when will there be a sponsor? And that's a question that I can't answer you. It's the first time since 1981 that we start the season without sponsor. And I don't think that we will find a sponsor before the start of the season. So when will it be? Maybe you will wait until September, maybe October, maybe to January. Could be. So I don't know how long. But I tell you, I prefer waiting 1 more month, 2 more months, than having a sponsor where you are not 100% convinced about the offer that they are doing. Especially because if you close the Mercato with a good team, good names, attractive names, you can increase the requests.
It's time.
In a way, it's a message of strength that Juve is also sending there. You can see it in different ways. Or you can say, but Juventus is weak because they are not able to find an attractive sponsor. No sponsor are giving what they want. They lost power on the market. And you can see it like that. On the other side, you can also see it as a message of strength from Juventus to say, oh guys, we have an amount in mind. This is what we want. You don't want. We wait. We are not. In Italy, in Sicily, you say morte di fame. You are not the. How do you translate that? We are not about to die from hunger. That's an expression in Italy, morte di fame. It means you're about to die from hunger. Give me whatever and I will eat it. No. Juventus is saying, oh, calma. We take our time. Can you show it Gazzetta and Tuttosport news? Yeah, I can in a second. Jose, really hope the third is released before a sponsor. That's a big question. The second one should be there at end of July. The third, probably, you know why? Because I will tell you already. I don't have news. I just feeling. Sir Razi will write and then he will tell us in a few weeks if I was right or wrong. Sorry. I believe that against Nuremberg on the 26th we play with a second shirt. You will see. We will play with the second shirt before the first shirt. You will see. You will see. Believe me. Yeah, the one with yellow. Guys, you wanna papers and boom boom questions, we can do that. Huh? If you give me 2 minutes, I take another coffee. 2 minutes, and then we go with papers and Q&A with timer. You know, this one, huh? With the timer. Papers and timer. We do that. So give me 2 minutes, and then we go with papers and timer. Give me 2 minutes. I come back in a second. Back. We start with the pages, and then we do the... No, the timer didn't start yet. Wait, Michael. The pages, front pages, are they already out? Because that's always the question, huh? By the way, Southgate, ciao ciao, huh? Southgate is over. No, the pages are not there on the one that I check usually. So maybe Di Marzio has them. Could be. Could be. Didn't publish them yet. That's the one of yesterday. I already have the subscription. We don't have yet the pages, guys. Corriere dello Sport. But there are always the first page they put some ads. That's why we are not able to see them. You see? Not yet. We are not really yet able to see them. Beppe went on loan and then came back. It's a really good one. No, we can. So we go with the timer. Start writing your question. It's quick questions, huh? Yes, no, what you think, Beppe? Are you ready? Start with the question so that we don't lose any time. We start. Can Nicolussi be... No, I don't see Nicolussi be in that role. No. No. News about Consensao. At the moment, it's not a priority, so because of it's not a priority, you will still hear a lot of names there. Again, priority, Koopmeiners, Todibo, Koopmeiners, Todibo, Koopmeiners, Todibo. And instead of Koopmeiners, you will hear a lot of names to put some pressure on Atalanta. Top goal scorer of Serie A next season. Not Vlahovic. That's what I can tell you. Then it depends. Lukaku to Napoli. They're speaking about Morata to Milan. What will happen with Osimhen? It's too early today. Today I would not be able to do a real one. Oh, Immobile is gone. Zirkzee is gone. So on that one we have to wait. No news about Dusan Vlahovic? No. As vice Vlahovic? No. Maybe it will go towards a player. I'm not saying a Raspadori, but a la Raspadori, that can do different roles, playing a bit more wider, but also be a falso nueve-ish. The vice Vlahovic, I tell you today, but maybe I will be wrong, could potentially be a Kenan Yildiz. Kenan Yildiz starter on the left, but potentially also, when Vlahovic goes out of the field, moving Kenan Yildiz in that position with someone on the left. Pay attention, huh? Pay attention. I would not be surprised if we see in a few games Kenan there. Wait. If Weah will play, look, I see him offensive on the right, but pay attention also to that right back position, where he started to do well in the beginning of the season. Who impressed the most? We already answered. Well, Adzic, number one. Nicolussi as well. Goalkeeper is impressing, and Di Gregorio is really impressing everyone. Kefren Thuram is doing well. Why not Vlahovic top scorer? Yeah, if you go with the teams of Thiago Motta in the past, it's not teams that are scoring a lot. It's not a team that is scoring 100 goals per season. I know that you're all thrilled, you're all excited, but if you know the history and why I also wanted Thiago Motta, it's because it's a balanced coach that is paying attention to the two faces. It's not a team that is scoring 100 goals per season. We will have a more entertaining football, a nice football. You will see progression. You will be happy with the way of playing, but it's not a team that is scoring 150 goals per season. So, Rabiot, more the hours are going, more we can say goodbye to Adrien Rabiot. Is there a possibility that he will stay until that Juventus officially communicate that he's not a Juve player, that we say goodbye because he's not a Juve player anymore? There is always a chance, yes, but at the moment, it's tough. Huh? More we go, more it's tough for Adrien Rabiot. 1 minute to go. Would you like O'Reilly more than Somerset? Yes, I would love. I don't think that he will join, but I would love. Not with a lot of interest, not really concrete. I don't think that Dusan will leave this season, except of big offer that didn't arrive yet. They made a Di Gregorio cam. That was really funny. But then they also put like one last image of Pinsoglio. That was a fun one. I really like that one. It was really funny in the last video. Should we keep Danilo? There is no doubt he will stay. Yeah. I think that we need to sell this week, and then acceleration for Koopmeiners. Koopmeiners that he can't wait to join Juve, and that is a fundamental part. Honest coach is there. Ciao, my friend Rafaz, that is there. You see, I'm turning Coach Rafaz in a huge Juventus fan. He will be, boom, it's over. Coach Rafaz, that will become a huge Juventus fan. I didn't ask him, that I didn't ask him which team he supports. I think he's supporting, I think he's supporting, comme ça, I'm saying, I think he's supporting that team. I think. I see the face. He has a Manchester United vibes. That's what I think. Coach, am I right or am I wrong? Hey, you see, I know. I can recognize the team that people are supporting. Coach, I knew. I see, and he's doing videos about all the teams. So I had no, clue or something. But I was watching, I said, the guy is supporting Manchester United. People, they don't know. I support only Juve. There is not even a team that is close to. I have no other love in my life. But I respect Manchester United a lot. You know that I always told you. I respect, because I'm born in the 80s, and I grew up with 90s football. So in 90s football, the big clashes were United, Juventus. But you know what I loved about that? That was the huge respect. Lippi, Ferguson, players from United towards Juve towards United. They were the biggest one of European football, respecting each other. I have, where is it? In a way. Sir Alex. Zlatan. Cristiano. I have one shirt here. I have another shirt with Paul Labil Pogba. You know my love for Paul. You know my huge love for Paul Pogba. So in a way, Manchester United, I'm not supporting. I'm not an expert, but I always had a bit of a respect for United. But I know we need him. But we need to sell some players. Federico Chiesa. The big question would be, would Chiesa be an asset for United? Because that would be perfect. Chiesa United, Sancho Juve. That would be fantastic, I tell you. That would be marvelous. Jacob, I'm opposite of you. I hate United only to tease my friends, though. Evair, will the entire team be gathered by 11th of August for the game in Gothenburg? Yeah, everyone will be there, except of course the last few signings, if you're not able to do them, because transfer market is open till the 1st of September. So the last few details, no. But all the other ones, yes. Because now we have in schedule, I tell you, this Friday we have Szczesny that is arriving, but I don't think he will travel. Kostic, Vlahovic, McKennie, Weah, Cambiaso, Gatti, Fagioli. Then Chiesa, permission because he's going on a wedding on the 20th. He will come later. On the 27th, I believe, when Juventus will be back from that tour. That's also where we will have the South American players, Danilo, Bremer, and Douglas Luiz, plus Kenan Yildiz. And then everyone is back, I believe, if I'm not wrong. Then everyone is back. Then we are just waiting for signings in and out. Then everyone will be in Gothenburg. There will be some players, maybe a McKennie, if on the 11th of August he has still not decided, that could be out of the team. But on schedule, everyone is back. Yeah? The only one that could potentially not be back would have been Kefren Thuram if he went with the Olympics. But he doesn't go for the Olympics, so nobody goes for the Olympics. So yeah. Garnacho can play on the left and on the right. Chiesa can play on the left and on the right. King Mick says, where is King? Beppe, call Giuntoli and tell him about to sign Elarion Mukic. I don't know about him. King. King is again back with the name. Today you're surprising me. What was the last time the name that you said, King? King, he said a name that was like, Julian Brandt. He said, Beppe, tell Giuntoli to monitor Julian Brandt. We were joking about it, as if Giuntoli he doesn't know Julian Brandt. Now you're surprising me. Elarion Mukic. Who is Elarion Mukic? Who is that guy? I don't know that guy. Elarion. I'm sure you will tell me a player from South America or something like that. Are you sure that you wrote it well? Because transfer market, he never heard about it. He's showing me some fashion guy here, but Thomas, Beppe, I don't want to disturb with suggestion. Give me his number. If only I had him. A lot of people are telling me about Richard Rios. And I start to read his name. I think there is an Italian team that starts to be interested in Richard Rios. And when I read the name, I said like, I heard. The community already told me about him. So can you guys write the name correctly of Elarion Mukic? Otherwise, I will never be able to find him, because if transfer market is not able to find him, how can I? And now you will fight about who said the Rios first. Yeah, but I think you said it first. It's true. Autolectuals, grande, amico mio. Autolectuals that is telling us, Beppe, I'm here. 19 months. Which sponsor do you all think will look good? Can I tell you the truth? That's really not my priority. How it looks. I know. It's important to have a good look on the shirt. I agree with you. A brand of value and the first thing money. Give me money. If you give me money, I would even take this on the shirt. Why not? I don't care. I want you want what's the brand? There is no brand. Ducky Brand. Let's say Ducky Brand wants to be on our sponsor. If you give me 100 million per year, you are my best sponsor ever. Ducky. I don't care. No, seriously, I really don't care. As long as you give me a lot of money. Then we think about the rest. Then we think about how it looks and so on. Niven, I am late. I thank you. 2 hours 16 of live. Nobody is able to give me the name of the player. No, of course it's important. I agree. But where are the papers? I'm still waiting for the papers and they are not out. Usually they should already be out. Here, speaking about Southgate. July 16. They didn't refresh, but even, look, it's front pages with a promo. Elon Musk. What about Elon Musk? Guys, Elon Musk will not be the sponsor of Juve. But Sony will do they still exist? Sony, that's the big question. If I watched Mbappe presentation, no, I saw a bit of images circulating. I saw that he impersonated Cristiano Ronaldo presentation. It's a bit, I don't know, guys, because I didn't watch it entirely, yeah, but I saw that it did exactly the same, calling the supporters 3, 2, 1, va alla Madrid, he said like Ronaldo, he kissed the badge like Ronaldo, exactly the same. It looked like a region of Cristiano Ronaldo. I don't know. Yeah, it's a sign of respect because it is idol, of course, I understand. And probably he dreamt about that since he's a kid, so I can even kind of understand, but build your own legacy. What I would do something that kids would love to dream to do one day about you. I don't know. No? Martina in the chat. Are you back to USA, Martina and Jose? Or you're still in Europe? Martina and Jose, they told me, Beppe, if we come to Brussels, can we meet? I said, of course, I would be extremely happy, but are you sure you want to come to Brussels? Which is a nice city, yeah? If you're in Europe, there are better cities to visit. Well, we will come back to you, they told me. Then they didn't come back to me. I watch Instagram. Where do I see them? In Berlin. They did the right decision, of course, huh? And I was happy for them. Now, Berlin is a nice city. They ghosted me. Beppe, yeah, we come back to you, they told me. Instagram, story, Martina Jose Berlino, Brandenburg, there. No, it's not true. I didn't say I didn't want you. I was really a bit worried because I said, okay, if you come for 2 days in Brussels, it's fantastic. 3 days, okay. If you come to Europe and you have the opportunity, go to another city. Go to another city. And I love Belgium, but Belgium, then you need to go, if you want Brussels, then you go to Bruges, Ghent, Antwerp, you know, it's small. Berlin, it's bigger. It's bigger. You scared they come to? No, I would. I said we go out. I invited them to go to a restaurant. They were scared. Brussels is nice, indeed. You have Grand Place, Delirium, Atomium, but you can do everything in one day. That's the thing. One day and you did everything. Yeah, voila. Siraj is saying you go to one day to Brussels and then you move around. Exactly that. Todibo, okay. I think now it's Todibo. Bep, I tweeted you when I went to Brussels. I don't know. I'm not like this, available. God, Bep, I'm in Brussels. Oh. Apparently, I just received a message that there is a friend of us that apparently can't write in the chat anymore. Oh, that's a pity. We need to check. Because that's not okay. Apparently, yeah, indeed, Jim, our friend Jim, apparently can't write in the chat anymore. His timeout blocked. Why? Like this, I don't know how to do. Wait, give me a second. Maybe. I need to check. Wait 1 second, guys. Because that's important. Jim is a fantastic guy. I even met him. Real life. But the problem is I don't know how. Wait, here. Hidden users. One second, guys, and I'm back. I'm just checking for something. I don't see him. Oh. I see a picture of Jim with a Zidane logo. Maybe he's sleeping. Michael is saying we need him to be online first. Well, there is here a Jim with a Zidane logo. I don't think he's the one. But I took him out of it. Let's hope. And no, because Jim is an important part of the channel. We don't know. Let's see. Otherwise, I don't know why. Anyway, the only Jim that was banned, I unbanned him. Beppe, did you see that Mbappe in presentation today? Do you know the reason why Juve didn't something like this for Cristiano Ronaldo? I already answered about Mbappe. You know that I don't know why. It was a big topic back then. Why didn't Juve do it? It was a huge big topic back then because it was really alla Juve. Calm, with a bit of no player is bigger than the club and so etc etc. I think it was a missed opportunity. They should have done it. You have Cristiano Ronaldo. It's true, it was unreal. It was crazy. But I think I was expecting that they would have done it. It would have been also beautiful, an opener to start having a tradition like that. Beppe, would you consider coming to USA for 2025 Club World Cup? I said it earlier, that would be my dream, but I would love to be bigger so that I can be invited. Not because I wanted to be invited, but I would love to, when I'm saying invited, it's really to work, representing FTBL, 433, Juventus, social, whoever, a brand I would love. Because that would be, according to me, in 1 year, like Beppe, seriously, you really did well. I would love. That would be professionally, I would be like, okay, wow, Beppe, you did something. We have only the page of Gazzetta. The other pages, they are the promo. Gazzetta, of course, they don't speak about Juve. Soule. Yes to the Giallorossi, to Roma. Now the offer of Roma is needed. And Leicester is still there around the corner. Milan. What is that? What is this kind of thing that Lautaro Martinez, they want to make him win the Ballon d'Or? Look at that. Gazzetta dello Sport here. And what if Lautaro would win the Ballon d'Or? Here, why it is possible. Guys. I understand that they are the cheerleaders of Inter. I understand that they are sponsor of Inter. I understand a lot of things. But now, there is, at a certain moment, there is a limit to everything. If you start, he can't win the Ballon d'Or. Guys, basta. Why should he win the Ballon d'Or? Because he scored in Copa America. Basta. Dai. So let's speak about serious things now. That he can enter top 15. He did a beautiful season. Why not? But, ragazzi. There are a bit of players a bit ahead. I agree. He was not even the best Inter player. Can we do a bit serious? And now you see, now it starts like that, and then they will make it bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. They will push. They are happy, Exactly. I don't know. They are crazy. I don't believe in Ballon d'Or. That's the problem. Since 1996, I don't believe in Ballon d'Or. It's PR votes, unfortunately. Now, it's true that it depends. It depends how you rate, how you vote, what you vote. What is influencing it? I don't know how people vote for Ballon d'Or. Seriously, I can't discuss that much because it's a trophy I don't really understand the votes. One time it's for the year, one time it's for the season. One time it's for the Champions League, one time it's for the league, one time it's for the international trophy, one time it's for this, one time it's for that. I don't know. One time, and it's always the strikers, which already I don't agree with. I really don't agree. Why can't a goalkeeper, a defender, a midfielder win it? Why is it only stats, the goals, etc., etc.? Yeah, I think it's a popularity award. I don't agree. At the end, you play with 11 against 11, more than 11 against 11. But, you know, it's a game of 11 against 11. All the roles are important. If you score, it's also thanks to other people. So, Jimmy Singh test. Mamma mia. Did we unlock him? He's back. He's back. I don't know how you finished in the hidden things. Grande Jim. Look at that. He's back. Grande Jim. He's back. Oh, he said, "Oh my God, I'm back." You see, he is back. Welcome back. Hey, indeed. How long were you gone? And then we close, huh? He talked a lot about Juve. At a certain moment, there were people that were insulting him because he was speaking only about Juve. When it was Calafiori, Juve, and then he spoke also a lot about Thiago Motta, a lot about Thiago Motta, a lot about Thiago Motta and Calafiori spoke a lot about Juve. No. Beppe, there is a pic of Chiesa in the new shirt. Not leaving. Hey, I remember a summer. There were like three or four persons. Oh, wait. There were 3 or 4 persons that were on that no, guys, it's not OnlyFans link, guys. It is this. Wait, I show you. Because otherwise people are going crazy. This is the program that I use to enter. Pro tip, your guest can share an image on your screen too. This is called Streamlabs. This is not OnlyFans, my friends. You're totally crazy. You're totally crazy, guys. Now, I have to show it, otherwise tomorrow. I have no idea how OnlyFans looks like. So I prefer to show you. So this is actually what you saw. You saw here. I show you again. Otherwise, people go crazy here. What you saw was this when I entered. I show you, I put it bigger. Wait. You see? This is the thing. And then you enter. Pro tip, you can upload short videos entering the studio. This is how I do it, to enter, so that we can write messages, and not because otherwise people are going crazy. Now I'm sure I will not be able to enter anymore. Okay, we are able. We enter. Okay, grande, we are back. Now that we did it, what I was saying, No, I remember summer, guys. There were like 4 people on that front page, and then they all gone. I think it was Hernanes, Morata, Coman. These were the names, I believe, and then they all left. So I don't believe also in this marketing. Marketing means until a certain point something, but not that much. You know why? Because all of them,
It's time.
the pictures, etc., has all already been made long time ago, but really long time ago. When I was in May in La Continassa, beginning of May, I already touched the shirts. So first, second, third were already there in Torino. Hidden in a room, I had special access, so I was able to watch them. But they exist since long. The shoots have been done since long. That's why also you don't see the Coppa Italia patch on them, because we didn't even play the final yet. And then when it's done, it's done. Eh? Attenzione, because we are closing the evening with 5 new memberships offered by our friend Dottore. That said, bye. Let's close the evening with another beautiful gift for the people who are still awake in there, like Bianconeri FC, John Doe, Salvacino, Finesse, and Valentino Cavazza, that all received a membership from our friend Dottore. If you can say thank you to him, that would be extremely, extremely appreciated. If you're still awake, like Sal Pacino is saying thank you. Valentino Cavazza as well. Fantastic. Grandissimo. Grandissimo. I made really something stupid because I have no decaffeinato anymore. So I have no coffee without caffeine anymore. And I took like 2. It's like 1:30 and I have too much energy. But I have nothing anymore to say. Except of thank you to Dottore. I'm a bit shaking. So I need to go to bed. And I'm like... this, guys. But attenzione, Beppe wants... No, I will not sleep anymore. Attenzione, because we have 5 more. So that's actually... How much then? 10, 5, it's 30. Basta, Dottore. E Dottore that offered now to David Mirabella, to Star X, to Berserk. By the way, Berserk. Big fan of Berserk. Huge big fan of Berserk. The entire collection is there. They're all here. Even with special editions, etc. Berserk. That received the membership from our friend Dottore. Who else? Ahmed S. and Chikov. Thank you, Dottore. Really, really, really appreciate it. But what is happening with my internet? Boom! What a boom! 31,442. It's beautiful. The channel is really doing well. Really, really, really doing well at the moment. Hopefully we can continue like that also during the season, not only when we are speaking about gossip mercato. Mamma mia, Dottore is on fire. Dottore alone is paying for our Juve mercato. Yeah, indeed. New emotes, Beppe. Which one do we need to change? We have. No, because I don't believe that I have slots open anymore. We can change Moiskin. Maybe one of the 2 Coppa Italia we can take away. Max. We can take Max. Yeah, these are the three that we could possibly take away. Keane, Max, one of the two Coppa Italia, and maybe Chiesa, but not yet, not yet. I didn't put a subscribers count by that, but let's see. I didn't put an objective yet. I think it was, because the shirts were already there in the month of May. Honestly, I think it was in the month of March. I think it was in the month of March. The first plate from YouTube is 100K. The real plate that for every content creator it's a dream. Then I'm not sure if I will ever reach it, because we are doing an English speaking channel, so I'm not sure if 100K is even a possibility because of Serie A, because of the language. Will be tough. 100K. If we were already at 70, I would tell you, yeah, it's possible. But being at 30, here, 31,442, 100K is extremely difficult. It's not about having trust or not. It would be beautiful, of course. You know what could have been an impulse, a boost, maybe a Super League or something like that? Could have been. 50 is possible. 50 is possible. 100K, guys, honestly, 100K, it's tough. I don't know why. Honestly, it should not be that difficult. It should not be that difficult because we are million around the world. How many years do you have left on YouTube, Beppe? But that's also another thing. I getting older. You have new generation that are upcoming. You have so at a certain moment, who wants to stay there with a 60 years old guy that is speaking about Juve? It's normal, huh? But now we need to tell them. Bah. Guys, I think it's time to go to bed, no? Monblano is old too. It's a bit older than me, that's true. But it's different. You can't compare the Italian community with the international community for a lot of reasons. Because, for example, the time zones. When you're doing a live at 9:30 a.m., you know that all the Italians are awake. When you're doing a live at 2 p.m., you know that a lot of Italian, especially people at work or not, they are watching because it's 2 p.m., because everyone is awake. At 6 p.m., everyone is awake. You are doing one at 10:30 p.m., everyone is still awake. They are in the evening, in the post-evening. So you have all of them awake at the same time. Here, when you do a live, well, people are still sleeping. People are going to sleep. People are going to work. So it's really a total different way of conception of time zone, where the communities are split of the different countries, and that's one. Then there is another way of understanding living football in Italy than in other countries. In Italy, you wake up and you live football, and you go to sleep and you have lived football on television, on papers, in the street. Ever you live football, and you have never enough about football. In USA, for example, there is a time dedicated for football, soccer, and then there is time dedicated to NBA. There is time dedicated to NFL, to the other sport. So the time dedicated to one sport, one thing, is much lower. So you don't go that much into detail. You don't have the, because you were not grow up like that, because it's a way of culture, it's a way of seeing things. You don't have the, I need to live 24/7 about my team, knowing everything. I want to know the detail, the thing. It's normal, huh? It's normal. It's a different culture. So, but I think that we just won one more. That said, Beppe, you know what? I press that button. I trust you. I will help you to get to 200k. The better Juve plays in and win, more fans. Trust me, your English channel is needed. Juve fan base growing in the Caribbean. Look, I hope that the vibes that we are having, excitement, because I'm sad, if it's just because there is curiosity, you have a bit of Juve fans now, because the videos are doing well at the moment. 5.5, 6k. I even had a video of 9.3, which happens in, I believe, like 3-4 years since it happens, something like that, which I was extremely proud about. But I would be extremely sad if people are leaving, because then my mission, I failed. You know what I feel sometimes? Not for the loyal fans, not for the ones that are here after 3 hours of life, but the new fans that are joining Juve here on the channel, that are a bit curious. I want to get them excited, even in tough moments when it's difficult, when there is no Mercato anymore. I want to keep them. If not, we have problems. Good night, Beppe and chat. Greetings from West Vlaanderen. From West Vlaanderen. Ciao, Davy. If I signed when Ronaldo would, if I started when he signed, probably yes. But pay attention, guys, because sometimes you have quantity, but you miss quality. When Cristiano was there, I had a lot of views, but the retention was not the same. The involvement was not the same. The way of discussing during lives was not the same. And also the loyalty was not the same. Because from the moment that Cristiano left, a lot of fanboys of Cristiano are left. So, yeah. Could be. Let's see, guys. I hope that Juventus is doing well in Champions League. That will bring a lot of interest, and hopefully we can attract and keep new Juventini. That's the mission. A lot of, pay attention, a lot of Cristiano Ronaldo fans, they became Juve fans, and they stayed Juve fans. Yeah, now I will say, I was about to say hello. Look, my eyes, they start to be that big, and tomorrow morning, video. I watch this more than Netflix. You see, Antonio. Echte West Vlaming. A true West Flemish. Il Fantino che ancora non dorme. Forza Juve, il Fantino. E adesso è tempo di chiudere. Now it's time to say goodbye. It was a good live, huh? It was a really good live. I really liked it. I really like it. With a lot of news. Thank you for all of you of watching. Maintenant, on va faire dodo. If I will do a watch along for the first game, it depends if I have the ability to watch the game. If I have the ability to watch the game, yes. Yeah, 100%. Then we do a watch along. But it depends where they will show the game. Let's see. I'm not sure. Not sure. I need to arrange something. Let's see. Buonanotte a tutti, thank you. Okay, I see Bianconeri FC saying Beppe, buonanotte, but also a big thank you to Dr. A. Let's say thank you to Dr. A, to Salca, to Mikey Mazzarese, to Vovka, to Massimo Pegoli, to Nico, to Dr. Juve, to Jesus Massia, Ivan Parker, Igor Todorovic, to Eva Irra, to Shatterstar, to Nicolotti, to Nilo, to Juan Mayo, to Carl, to Dottore, to Ahmad, to Westa, to Takishi, to Matthew, to Luca Seminara, to Adnan, to Chef with an X, to Bob Jerenkel, to Outellectuals, to all the people that did even more than just putting a maximum flag, more than being loyal, more than putting your comment, that even sponsored the channel today. Thank you. You're fantastic. Grazie, forza. Ciao, ciao.